from the shore of the Allegheny River. We're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Elmer Christian gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Digging in, Lou Brock. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
First offering on its way. The high fastball is in there.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Hit hard down the line. Wiggins takes it in on to first, and there were 2 down.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. In now, Mark McGuire, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average sits at 294, 6 home runs, and 19 driven in. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Hits this one hard the other way. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box.
And ready for his first at-bat, Rick Armstrong. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. McGuire at second with 2 down. Popped high in the air. Gifford waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Clay Buchholz is on the mound for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here's the payoff pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Vero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Christopher Wiggins comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 misses off the plate.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Runners off for second. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit, and he is in there.
Hey Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not, and trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Roberto Clemente, and a chance to add to his National League RBI lead if he can deliver right here. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Pitch out, nothing doing. Buchholz on 1-1 and a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Stepping in now, Randy Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Buchholz sets 1-0 on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out the early lead, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 0-2. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cardinals nothing. The next to bat for St. Louis, Ozzie Smith, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Matt Carpenter. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. He takes a knee-high fastball. Lifted the other way out to left center. Wiggins ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
Batting 7, second baseman, Ricky Camp.
Now batting, Ricky Camp. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. So with 2 out, that means Hanley Ramirez will also get an opportunity here.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You walk into the plate, you know your average is dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Ramirez stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Oh, and he misses it. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
Into the box, play Buchholz. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself. And nothing's a big.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cards forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cardinals 1. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Brummett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and this goes right past him.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Up next for the Buccos, Curtis Wiggins. First pitch of the at-bat, fouled off. Wiggins is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he's back easily. Brummett gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runner goes for second. Line drive to left. Ramirez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run.
Elmer Christian.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Elmer Christian. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A good inning of work there from Clay Buchholz. He's still on the short end of a 2-1 score. Leading off the inning, Lou Brock, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Wiggins is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Finley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Brummett is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
First baseman number 25, Mark McGuire.
Digging in to try it again, Mark McGuire. He singled his last time up. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And a look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The 1-1 home. A little bouncer that winds up foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Rick Armstrong would be next. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rick Armstrong. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready for another chance. Christian Brummett 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder, Christian Brummett.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and they've got a managed scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to around the bases.
In now, Christopher Wiggins, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. A base hit in his first trip. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Standing in now, Tyler Wiggins. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there on the graphic, he's off to a hot start, leading the NL in that category here for the first month of the season. So here's the cleanup hitter, Roberto Clemente, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. First pitch coming, here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And it's fouled away. Wiggins on at first, nobody out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins. Swing and a little tapper. Still only one out in the inning. Here's the 0-2. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
First baseman, number 10.
In now, Scott Gifford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up and a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
The 2-1 home. He's running again. the 2-2. Trying one more time for second. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
Stepping in now, Brian Vermont, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Popped him up. McGuire in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. Striding in once again, Ozzie Smith looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 0-1 pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through for a hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's no that throwing it off your bat. You don't even want to walk the thing because you're scuffling so bad.
In now, Ricky Camp, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Clay Buchholz.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Clay Buchholz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The 0-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Lou Brock, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Looking to leave them loaded. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. 3 left for St. Louis. They're down 5-1. Now in the box, Curtis Wiggins.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Tapped out in front of home. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, Edgar Elmer Christian.
So here now is the pitcher, Elmer Christian. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. 5 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder number 27, Christian.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Christian Brummett will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. And that's over. 2-1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 2-2. Ground ball right side. McGuire ranges to his right, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Digging in once again, Steve Finley. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Oh, 2, here it comes. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Finley gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box now, Rick Armstrong. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for this first base hit in this one.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Smith, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. Dan Wiggins comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Dan Wiggins.
Matt Carpenter will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. In there, no balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bouncer up the middle. Reined in. They'll go to the bag for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They're down here 5-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Christopher Wiggins already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. This is popped up. There to take it in as Carpenter for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Wiggins. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And a neck-high fastball that time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And there's a pitch that just missed. Roberto Clemente is on deck. Line drive to center field. Finley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Roberto Clemente. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Brock racing back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Ready for another shot now. Randy Wiggins hoping to cash in following the 2-out triple. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. It's the 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I'll tell you, he was already enjoying a good night at the plate, but that homer just cements it as one of those nights he won't soon forget. He's making it look easy up there.
First baseman, number 10. Scott
Standing in now, Scott Gifford. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. So 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And this is fouled at the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Leading off the inning, Ricky Camp, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Up around the face.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit hard up the middle. A dive. He's got it. The throw to first. It's in time.
Now batting, left fielder, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brummett is after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 11. Play Buckholz.
Greg Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 35, Greg Garcia.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Wiggins over to his right. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the bottom of the 6th inning. Pirates lead it 7-1. Rich Eastman gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready for another chance. Brian Brummett. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Brian Brummett.
First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Fouled away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Three-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Ready once again, Curtis Wiggins. From the stretch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Wiggins is retired, and there's 1 away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Into the box, Dan Wiggins, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Christian Brummett as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Three and one.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
High in the air out to center field. Finley is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Pirates leave one. They're on top 7-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now here it comes. This is pulled into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Center fielder number 12, Steve Finley.
Digging in to try it again. Steve Finley, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
First baseman number 25, Mark McGuire.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark McGuire. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
In now, Rick Armstrong. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Ready for another shot now. Ozzie Smith. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Pirates 7 and the Cardinals 3. Manny Bland gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping into the box, Christopher Wiggins.
Leading off for the Pirates, left fielder, Christopher.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
On a gift of a swing there. It's 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Tyler Wiggins, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Roberto.
Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Clemente. He's set, and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive, base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Digging in once again, Randy Wiggins. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Carpenter charging this one. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. No runs on 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and a man left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 7 and the Cardinals 3. The next to bat for St. Louis, Matt Carpenter. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. At the plate, Ricky Camp. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Heading out towards shallow right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Here's Hanley Ramirez as he sends it on the ground to first. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Abraham Almonte will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Abraham Almonte.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Almonte, the former Yankee, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Oh, and he whips on it as it's by him at first. And he's safe.
Well, first basemen aren't exactly known for being fleet of foot, but he's got to make this play. He came out the bag in time. He just couldn't knock the ball down before it got into right field.
In now, Lou Brock. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is to get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
That misses. 2-0. In there, 2-1.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Cards strand a couple. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Mike Stewart goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Mike Stewart.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Scott Gifford. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Outside, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Brian Brummett waits on deck. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full, 3-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The catcher, number 5.
Striding in once again, Brian Brummett. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
First pitch on its way. And that misses inside, 1-0. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Pittsburgh, PA. 9th inning about to start in this one. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. A reminder that coming up after the ball game tonight, we'll have full highlights of the game exclusively right here on the show. Ready to take his hacks again, Mark McGuire, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the moment.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Jamie Fletcher answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Into the box, Rick Armstrong, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Stepping in now, Ozzie Smith. No balls and 1 strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. And it's 1-2 to the Wizard. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Buccos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dan Wiggins gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Clay Buchholz was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 7 runs on 10 hits. 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs on 10 hits. 2 errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Pittsburgh Pirates put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 7-3. The Cubs racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 8-5. The Milwaukee Brewers combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the visiting Nats 5-1. Vidal Nuno earned the third W of his season as the Diamondbacks slithered past the Fish 6-5. Greg Maddux won the game, finishing a complete game one-hitter, helping lead the Braves to a win over the Mets 11-0. The Philadelphia Phillies allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 3-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim totaled 13 hits as a team as they secured the win in extras against the Rockies 5-3. The Giants allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 5-1. The Jays smacked 15 team hits as they blew out Baltimore 12-2. The Detroit Tigers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 3-2. The Cleveland Indians broke up their 5-game losing skid as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 8-7. The Royals launched 3 home runs as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 8-3. The Boston Red Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 4-1. The Rangers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed 3-2.